Hi everybody, I'm back again. I'm going to show you how I do my trees of life. This will probably be a part 1 of 2, maybe 3 videos. So I have this beautiful sodalite stone. I've made a frame out of 18 gauge wire. And my frame fits just behind the stone, so you won't see the frame from behind. And I've left these tails to make the bail with when I'm finished. So I use either 26 or 28 gauge weaving wire. I have antique copper on this one. When I cut the strands, they are double the length of the stone and then a little bit extra. Okay, so I have enough to wrap it around. Okay, and it's folded. So the length of this wire depends on the length of your stone. I use anywhere between 12 and 16 wires, depending on how big my stone is, how big I want my tree. So about halfway around, I go around my frame. 1, 2, 3 times. And I just make sure that's nice and tight. Again, once, twice, 3 times. Bring those wraps close together and make sure they're nice and tight. Okay. Okay, and bring those down. So the first part kind of need like a little dent for a pocket in the stone to put the stone in, so it comes up and around the stone. And then I kind of go back and forth against my thumbnail because this is going to be the roots. And I don't want them perfectly straight. If you like them perfectly straight, then you can skip this part. But I like my roots to be a little wiggly. Okay. So I'm just going to make the pocket for the stone here. I want to make sure I'm keeping the frame behind the stone. There we go. So this is the top of the stone. And I'm just giving this a quick twist. Start my trunk of my tree. Okay, I'm just kind of gauging where I want to start my branches. All right. This is completely up to you how thick you want your branches to be to start. So I've kind of pulled out 5 wires, and I'm just going to rough in the shape of the tree. And I kind of work my way back and forth across the tree. So on this side, I've pulled off 5. On this side, I've pulled off 4. And I'm just twisting these, start getting the shape of my tree in. And twist the trunk again, kind of wiggle it. Okay, so I took off another 4 there. I'm just going to pop the stone in, see where I'm at as far as going up the stone. Okay. I'm just going to keep going up. All right, looks like I've got 6 wires left up here. Nope. 7. So I'm going to leave. Nope. Let's see where I'm at. I'm going to leave these 4 to finish off at the end. I'll probably twist them and then separate them into 2 branches for the top. So twist these. I'm going to use a piece of scrap wire, and I'm going to go ahead and hold the 2 pieces of the bale together. Okay, so I have the tree roughed in. Push the stone down. And this is where you're going to wish you were an octopus or at least had extra fingers. So from where I've roughed in the tree, I'm going to start putting the tree design on. Just wiggle the single pieces a little bit against my fingernails so they're not perfectly straight. Okay, and then I'm just going to take each wire around the frame. So I go from behind the stone, under the frame wire, and just kind of snug it in. And I only do this one time until I get the whole tree where I want it. So I can undo and redo. So again, behind the stone, under the frame, and just kind of snug it in. The stone's starting to slip, so don't really put those on very tight. Just give that a little wiggle. Behind the frame. So I separated those 4 into 2, gave them some twists, then separated them down into 1. So we go the other side, come around and under, and just snug that down. I'm just going to keep doing this back and forth. Do one big branch, separate it out into all the single wires, wrap them around the frame. All right, so this stone was a little bit odd shaped to begin with. It looks like this tree just wants to stay a little bit to that side, which is fine. Trees are never perfectly symmetrical either. So I tend not to try to put stuff on one side so it looks exactly even on the other side. These two just don't want to twist, so I'm going to separate them and actually twist them. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth like that. I will post part 2 when I get up to the top, and I'll show you how to do the top, and then I'll show you how to finish it off. Okay, so that's part 1. Looks like a big spider right now.